Hey, what's up? I'm Johnny Wanzer here with Tyler, and we're gonna ask some questions and have a little bit of a conversation here. So we're just taking it easy on a Saturday night in the middle of April, early April. It's a nice rainy night. It's kind of chilly outside, no big deal. Drinking some beers, smoking some cigarettes, and and just enjoying ourselves. So, Tyler, give me your full name, please.
Tyler Patrick Burke.
Tyler Patrick Burke. Burke, where's that last name come from?
It's Irish descent from my family. It's a German, English, mostly European last name.
Yeah. Are you aware of your background?
Yeah, I know my ancestry to a point.
To a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
No, mostly drunk Irish.
Hence the beer in your hand right now.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of a German beer though.
So you're actually in the automotive industry, right?
Yeah.
You work on Volkswagens.
Volkswagen.
Not just any Volkswagens, though.
All kinds, actually.
All kinds.
All kinds.
But your professional position.
As my
Don't disclose your company name, by the way.
Oh no,
Just,
no problem.
Yeah.
As my boss put it at our last meeting, on a piece of paper printed out for everybody, this is lead Vanagon technician / Vanagon custom
Nice.
suspension department / other bullshit.
And for all you people out there that don't know what a Vanagon is,
It's a shitty 1980s Volkswagen van bus knockoff. That's the best way I could put it.
yeah, that has a radiator.
No,
No?
not for the first 2 years. 3
Oh
years.
shit! See, I didn't know that.
No, nowadays, then they had radiators.
So you're cross contamination between water cooled and air cooled.
Yeah, the 80s Vanagons are
Yeah.
bastardization.
So you know it all, right?
I know those front to back and most air cooled bugs and whatnot. I could definitely tackle work on.
That's pretty awesome. How do you feel about pickles?
It's a pickled cucumber.
do you like pickles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the real vinegary, overly sweet pickles. Mostly like
You like the
standard sandwich style
the sour pickles and
Yeah.
all that. Would you ever have a pickle farm?
No,
No. You never get into that.
not a farmer kind of person. Don't have the patience for that shit.
Well, we live in California, and there's a lot of grapes around here, and a lot of people making wines. But on the flip side of that, there is a lot of pickle farms. This is kind of a big thing that comes out of here. That and rice. Rice is a big thing too. You see the rice farms with the water flooding everything.
I see that out in Woodland.
Yeah.
On my daily drive to and fro work.
Yeah, you live in
I
Woodland.
live in Woodland.
Yeah.
They have the flooded fields that's just about under the causeway there. See that every day.
Woodland, California. How's that town treating you?
I don't spend a lot of time in town. Usually just commute. I live there, commute to and from work from there. That's it.
Awesome.
Don't do much there.
Yeah.
Sacramento's where I stay usually.
So why do you live in Woodland?
Moved with my roommates out there.
Just kind of following
Just kind of went with who I was already living with.
Okay. What's your goal?
In life, or as
Well, I mean, are you going to stay in? You're going to stay in Woodland, or
I kind of want to move back to Sacramento in the next couple months here.
Yeah.
Be done with
you like it here?
long commute, closer to my friends and everybody I kick it with usually.
Does it bother you that there's an actual section of our city here in Sacramento called Old Sac?
It's hilarious to me. It doesn't bother me. It's pretty hilarious. Actually, I just talked to a couple people who learned a lot of the background behind Old Sac, and
What was that?
from the funny stoner old biker dude I talked to. It's Old Sac in late 70s, 80s became Skid Row of Sacramento. And they were gonna tear that whole place down.
Oh shit!
And the cobble road, first road in Sacramento, in California, they had to save it, of course, so they revamped Old Sac, turned it into kind of the tourist attraction that it is today.
Okay.
And that's also about the end of Sacramento being like a big river town because it had huge jobs running from its rivers, you know?
Yeah.
You know, people working on boats, maintaining boats, salvage. The guy I talked to, he was a salvage diver on the river and lived in a houseboat on Sacramento River.
Yeah, it's not really a port town anymore, is it?
No. That what happened is, from what he says, is they stopped that because once they cleaned up Old Sac and they looked across the river, there's people living on the beach.
Sorry, hold on. Once they cleaned up the Old Sac.
Oh, you gotta get that Old Sac, tightened up, cleaned up properly,
Little Brillo pad action going on.
If you're into that
Febreze.
sort of thing,
Yeah.
BDSM shit, that's your own problem, man.
So, so there's a lot of sites around town, like motorcycle riders and all that. And, they love this fucking city. It's a beautiful city, a beautiful place to ride. The sun sets and the sun rises. The outlying areas, these little small shitty towns out in the middle of nowhere that are existing for no other reason that the fact that they exist.
Yeah.
And, if you had a motorcycle, it's like one of the pristine places to, just take an afternoon ride on a Sunday afternoon.
And you can go anywhere you want to be, really. I mean, you want to go see trees, take off, you find trees. You want to go see snow, take off, you go find snow.
Yeah, we're pretty much literally 2 to 2.5 hours away from anything.
Anything.
Ocean.
You want to go to Reno, see a little bit of desert?
Yeah.
Right there.
Surfing.
Snow.
Mountain climbing.
All nearby.
Yeah. That's great.
But I don't know, honestly, that's California in general.
Yeah.
I've lived in SoCal, and it's the same down there.
Where are you from, SoCal?
I was born in Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
Raised in the high desert, just outside of Palm Springs.
What does that mean, high desert?
High desert is more mountainous desert. It's a little...
Kind of like Arizona?
Well, kind of like Flagstaff, Arizona, getting towards Flagstaff. In the town I live in, it would snow there. Yeah. It would stay. Like, schools would shut down. It was, it did snow there, but it was a desert town.
But still no vegetation.
Still, vegetation, but it's
minimal.
desert variety.
Yeah.
More dirt than there is veggies. So I grew up down there, I grew up in the SoCal area.
Did you ever encounter, rattlesnakes when you were a kid? Growing up out there?
You hear them, you learn to walk away from them. I like snakes, lizards.
Did you ever become like a overzealous kid and try to capture lizards and snakes and all that?
Lizards and snakes I have, yeah.
Yeah?
Not a rattlesnake.
Not a rattlesnake?
I don't fuck around with the
So you never actually fucked around with a rattler?
No, I've never gone for it, no.
Yeah. I've always wondered about that.
I've caught, my favorite snake to find and catch is king snakes, and they're the snakes that kill rattlesnakes.
King snakes kill rattlesnakes?
King snakes.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're the ones.
And are king snakes deadly to us, humans?
No, they're not. They're non-venomous.
Oh, but they kill rattlesnakes.
They kill rattlers.
It's pretty fucking
and
amazing.
They're abundant out here. So that's
cool.
That was.
What about tomatoes? You like tomatoes?
Tomatoes are good.
Yeah, you like grapes?
Grapes.
Yeah.
Mainly only.
Is there any vegetation
white
that you
grapes.
don't like? What's a plant that you don't like to eat?
Artichokes still.
Artichokes.
Not an artichoke.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, I've gotten over a lot of other stuff. Like I used to hate green beans as a kid, but now I eat.
You hated green beans as a kid.
Why
did you hate?
Just hated them, dude. They were just.
Why did you hate green beans?
I don't know.
Was there some twisted?
I guess
backstory on that, or
no, nothing sick.
You will finish your plate, or you will not go to bed.
Well, I mean that shit happened, of course, but it wasn't like the green beans that held it up. It was just like, wow, I'm done eating. That wasn't acceptable.
Yeah.
No, I think it was like a texture thing back then, but now
Texture
I learned
thing.
it's just the flavor of the foods.
Yeah.
It tastes good.
I mean, I can understand that because when people say they don't like texture and stuff like that, boiled okra, it grosses me out because it's basically a ball of snot that pops in your mouth.
Overdone asparagus.
Overdone asparagus.
Or underdone where it's super stringy.
I've never heard anybody say that before.
Yeah, that
over or underdone asparagus.
Yeah,
that's what gets you.
Yeah, like I'll still eat it because it tastes good. I like asparagus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
A little salt.
when
maybe
it's like
some bacon.
super soggy, fucking just it's like it turned me off on asparagus. I don't want to eat this right now. I'll pass on that one. Maybe save it for later.
Wow. So yeah. That's interesting. What about squash? Any squashes affect you?
They don't affect me. I'm not a big fan of
Under,
it. I'll still eat it, but
undercooked squash, a little rubbery. Make your teeth chew, a little funny.
Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. I wouldn't pick it over something, but
yeah,
I'd eat it still.
That's cool. So you're from SoCal,
Southern California,
and you moved up here.
Yeah.
And you're working on the Volkswagen community, basically. Trying
that.
And you're living your life. What is